Ooh.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Makes the catch. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Gee. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, they're not get free. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early, and they... doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Kennesaw State 7, North Carolina 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Gee. Out of the backfield, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellington. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage
54 like
drive.
it's nothing. Insane.
That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Prince. Tripped up for the tackle.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Fires to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Kitchings. The short hands, it's Prince. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They're going to run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
That's a solid first quarter.
end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The inside handoff. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, hopefully.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Now he's looking to throw it.
Shit.
Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
He's got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up 14 over Toledo. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Gee. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43.
Bold. Pretty bold, man.
It's complete. And they get
They had one against the #1 team in the country. They had one loss against the #1 team in the country by 7.
Trying play action. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15. 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going up top again. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And this This offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Fires to the tight end. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That's a Bob Burnett.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Kitchings. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Dances away. He's going to take off. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Blocking, goddammit.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
They don't block.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Kitchings. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Right back to him on the ground.
Jeez.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's
They're
third and
all about
long
stuffing the
from
run here in the
26.
second half, unfortunately.
Looking for a man. It's Kitchings. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Headed to the end zone.
Jeez,
Touchdown, UNC.
I knew that was going to happen in the second half. I knew.
These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the
Running
line of
is,
scrimmage.
that's out the door here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass. It's Kitchings. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Sounds like a screen.
Wants to go up top on first down.
There we go.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Plows through the defense. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this.
Touchdown, North Carolina! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time. You need to be able to score some points, so either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. On the ground with the counter. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the rush. Powers through the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle. It's Prince. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There's no way that guy's keeping up with me. There's zero shot.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to
How is
check him
their
out.
D-line keeping up my quarterback? That's crazy.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Ellington.
This is going to go
They've
down
got it
real
inside
quick.
the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play.
I still don't see how their defensive lineman is like keeping up with my quarterback speed-wise.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
The CPU. I mean, this team.
Not only is the scoreboard
UNC just has like way more talent.
It's time as we open the fourth. It'll be 2nd down as we open
I
the
can't
final
run.
stanza.
I can't do.
Leaves it with the back.
They break tackles like
Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
even a hit stick. They're breaking
They're
a hit
close
stick.
enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Gee. Firing to the right, complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Tar Heels look to do some damage in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big
Unless I get turned over like pretty much right here, it's
Picked up
GG's.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere.
It's gonna fumble.
At the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. South Alabama is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the frying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to UAB.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here's the pressure.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Heel off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Why not?
Got room on the return. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw, it's Gee. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Grab near the marker, it's Prince. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
That had all the makings of, pardon me, windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Prince. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
The fuck was that?
Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Gee.
Why are they passing?
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah,
I'm
you just wonder if the
conceding the
defense
win
now is
here.
taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been
Fucking-
getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun to give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks the tackle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Caught near the sticks. It's Prince. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
That went well.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's like... Well. Would love to land this 5-star cornerback. It's not going to happen, but I can hope. Hell yeah. This is what I need. This is what I need.
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State.
Yeah, I need this after that last. North Carolina's like 10 overall higher than me. It's fucking bullshit. And how'd I get them on the road 2 years in a row? How come they don't get a home and home?
Looking for its first win, the Groupers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent
Fucking Groupers.
this week, the Kennesaw
Let
State
fucking lay a hammer on the Groupers. I want the ball first.
College football.
I want the ball.
Davis, joined here
Got
in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Our team's mad.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Blue red.
Groupers offense comes onto the field first today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little...
Oh,
there
God.
he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Okay.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They boot it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he has...
Into the secondary on the right. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Let's go. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there, and how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB.
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10-0.
Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Right back to the well. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option, he'll pitch it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Groupers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the air, it's Kitchings. Makes the grab, it's Beebe. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but I hate the play call there. It's 3rd and long. You're in your own end of the field. That's a play. You got to throw it. You got to trust someone to make a catch and go make a play. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. Nobody falls for it. It's just a bad.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's a late hit.
Inside the
I don't like
35,
that.
knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, they'll mark it at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first.
All right, we're not doing any more
quarter.
option plays. No more option plays.
Big
That
turning
didn't,
point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
It's not working. It's not working.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Keep pounding them, play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Turning it on. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Kitchings. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Kennesaw State! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And off from the shotgun. Finding open areas. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run the sneak for it.
First down, out.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Back to throw, it's Kitchings. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
So bad.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Kick is in the air. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Dropping back, it's Kitchings. With the catch, it's Dupree. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll immediately call timeout. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Groupers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Kitchings. Using his feet to buy time. Finding an escape route. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Here's the handoff. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Benson. There he goes. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Looking to throw, it's Kitchings. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, that's going to have some people scratching their heads because they've been doing such a good job running the ball in this drive, and then in a short yardage situation on 3rd down, they decided to throw it. And so now what do you do?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The groupers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. He's going to get loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The give to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll run it from the gun. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing...
Oh, he's got some space. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
41, Kansas, 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
That's how we do.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.